Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm excited you're here, and I'm excited to talk about Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. If you don't know me, I'm a filmmaker, an artist, an actor, and I love to talk about anything kind of pop culture, movies, books. So if you like that kind of content, stick around, and I hope you enjoy this review. Okay, I'm going to do my best to keep this a spoiler-free review. I don't think I'll ruin anything, but sometimes things slip. Just be forewarned. But I think I can do this pretty generically. If I think I'm gonna let a spoiler slip, I'll let you know. So I'll just start out by saying that this movie is filled with epic battles, like a lot of them, which is so much fun. Although I was a little concerned at first because I very much am a story guy and a character guy. And you know, Demon Slayer as a show, if you've watched the show or seen any of the other movies, like they do a good job of developing characters and telling story, but there can be long arcs of like, say, battles. So not that that's bad. I'm just like, I'm excited to see what happens as we get close to the conclusion of this story. Now, I haven't read the manga. I've only read like the first one, but there's like 20 something. So it's been a fun process for me to kind of like learn what's gonna happen in the story. So since I mentioned character development and story, let's just kind of jump on that for a minute. Again, without giving away too many spoilers of what everyone is doing in the movie, you've got the heavy hitters, the characters that you're used to if you've been following the show. Tanjiro, Inosuke, Zenitsu, they're all in it in varying degrees. And I will just say, let's start with Zenitsu for a second. So again, I won't go into detail of kind of everything he's doing, but that's a character that I enjoy, and I think he's funny and silly and can be endearing, but if I'm being honest, he can be a bit annoying sometimes. He yells a lot. I get it. It's anime. I know it's crazy, but just sometimes he's annoying. Overall, like he is a fun character, and like he definitely has moments that have made me like burst out loud laughing before. But in this movie, I actually really liked his character development and his arc and the flashbacks that they show. This was a side of him that I was like, ooh, okay, I've been kind of waiting to see this. He's got some epic moments. Again, I'm trying to be generic here, okay? Trying to keep it spoiler free. So moving along, I want to touch on this, and again, I don't think this would be a spoiler because I'm pretty sure you see it in the previews and it's on the posters. So Tanjiro and Giyu team up, and Giyu is a Hashira. So if you're not familiar with the movie or the show, Hashira are just high-level demon slayers. They're incredibly powerful. So these are two of my favorite characters teaming up, so I loved that. The way they're running around the Infinity Castle, helping each other out. Another thing I really enjoyed, and again, I don't think this is a spoiler because it's like on the movie poster, they have a battle with Akaza, and it's awesome. Again, so I won't go into detail about it, so there won't be spoilers, but it's epic, it's super cool, I really, really enjoyed it. And that leads me into just the animation overall. I've always liked the animation style, and from what I've seen in the manga that I read, the animation style is pretty close to the manga style, which I think is super cool. But the animation is so elegant, so beautiful. The way that they come up with these designs for like the different breathing techniques and their different attack patterns, and the way they show elemental things like flames or water when they swing their swords, just the clarity, just the clean lines, it's also beautiful. The intensity, the close-ups, it's so cinematic. I love the animation. And that leads me into the animation even of the Infinity Castle. So like it says in the title, this castle is infinite, it's crazy, it's wild, and it belongs to Muzan, who's the main villain, the main demon in the story. So they obviously employed some, computer graphic techniques blended in with hand-drawn animation. And I think that's understandable for the concept of the Infinity Castle and what they are trying to show, and like the ever-changing aspect of it, like buildings move and twist and turn, buildings appear out of nowhere and grow, and it's vast and expansive. They show these wide shots and they twist all angles. They do a lot of really cool stuff. That was interesting how they decided to show all of that in the animation style as well. The score, the music in the movie, it was a lot of fun. It's very energetic. There's a lot of like electronic music mixed with a little bit of rock, as well as orchestral, and you got some choir stuff going on. So you're getting kind of a mix of everything, but it's so intentional, like where they place the music and how energetic it is. If it's a battle, if it's a flashback, if it's a tender memory or whatever it is, they play to the strengths of the music with the scene very, very well. It's probably not my favorite score out of the whole series. I really enjoyed the music in the Mugen Train arc and in that movie. Not to say that this is bad at all. It fit the story for what it needed to be. But yeah, the music was good. And one of the last things I wanted to mention was, as I was watching the movie, there was a voice that I was like, who is this actor? It was so like, I recognized this voice and I couldn't tell. I'm like, okay, is this another famous voice actor? Or is it just an actor that I've seen in a bunch of movies, heard their voice somewhere? I wasn't sure, but I was like, there was points where I was like, I think I got it. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, so I looked it up later and I saw who it was and I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? He did a voice in this movie? So I just thought that was a lot of fun. So that's not really a spoiler. I mean, it's part of the cast list and he's been doing promotional stuff for the movie as well now. But if you know who I'm talking about, drop a comment below. I'd love to get a dialogue started with you guys and talk about it. And what did you think bringing this actor into the movie? Do you think he did a good job? I thought he did. I thought it was a lot of fun. So to wrap it all up, guys, I really enjoyed this movie. I would say if you're a Demon Slayer fan, you're gonna like it. I don't see why you wouldn't. It was a lot of fun. I also liked that it was like 2.5 hours. And to me, it was one of the better like theater installments because it's showing, you know, you can watch all the episodes. And when you go to the theater, usually they recap 1 or 2 episodes and then they show you some new content. This to me, it was awesome because it was just like all new content that I hadn't seen and it just felt like a movie. I'm looking forward to more from the franchise. And yeah, I highly recommend it if you like anime, Demon Slayer, good storytelling, good character development, any and all of the above. I highly recommend the film. So if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me and this channel. I'm really trying to provide more quality content for you guys in the future. And that just helps me a lot. It helps me grow. Also, if you know anybody who enjoys this kind of content, if you would consider sharing it with them as well, that would be so greatly appreciated. And if you've already seen the movie and want to share your thoughts, please comment below. I'd love to talk to you guys and get a conversation going about that as well. Did you like it? Did you not like it? I love all that stuff. As always, guys, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.